My name is Fernando Olvera Echeverrría. I'm from Mexico, from Michoacan state, and well, my partner.
I'm Eunice Juárez García. I'm from Michoacan state too, and I'm a student from engineering.
Fantastic. Understand that the two of you have been working together to create a low-cost traffic light for schools. Is this correct?
Yeah.
And are you ready to go and tell us a bit more about your project?
Yes.
Amazing. And I look forward to coming back on after, hopefully with some good questions to ask you. So take the day over to you. Feel free to share your screen.
Thank you. Well, hi, we are Eunice Juárez García, my partner, and Fernando Olvera Echeverrría, me. We are students of engineering in the second semester in the Tecnológico de Monterrey, a school in Mexico, and we are going to present a project called Low-Cost Traffic Lights for Schools. During this project, we received help from two mentors, Salvador González, a teacher from our school, and Rafael Rangel, president of a student group of the same school.
As my partner said, we are students of engineering in our second semester in the Tecnológico de Monterrey, a Mexican school. We study on the campus located in Morelia, the capital of the Michoacan state. I am studying engineering in mechatronics and my partner Fernando, mechanical engineering. Due to the similarities of our careers, we have been able to coincide in classes and now in this project. The problem that we seek to solve with this project is that young people and children at the end of their classes must leave school, and sometimes they need to cross streets where vehicles circulate at high speeds, which causes accidents where the students and the teachers can be injured. Drivers are sometimes reckless and ignore the signs on the road, so something more striking must tell them to stop. Now, we will show you a video that represents this situation.
If there's sound for this, you're going to need to share your sound.
No,
Perfect.
There's no need to share the sound.
I'll go away. Thank you.
Well, now, how do we reach a solution? Everything starts in a section of the semester in a Semana Tech, that is a course that lasts 1 week, called Engineering in Action. This Semana Tech is a part of the semester where we develop different activities from those carried out in classes. In this case, in Engineering in Action, we learn new and more realistic concepts that are useful in everyday life. In that week, the teacher Salvador, the one that I mentioned before, showed us how to do a traffic light. After the semester ended, we took the initiative to develop a traffic light that will help us to deal with the problem mentioned before, where children have to cross the street to get to their school, but car traffic makes this difficult.
As a solution to the problematic, we created a traffic light that indicates to the cars that they need to reduce their speed with two yellow lights that blink. Then, when a child is about to cross, they press a button, and the red light appears for 5 seconds, indicating to the cars that they need to stop and let the children cross the street. After 5 seconds, the yellow light turns on again, indicating that the cars can cross again.
Now, the materials that we used for the construction of our traffic light were a MDF panel, 3 strobes, 6 resistors, each one with a different capacity, one capacitor with a capacitance of 47 microfarads, 2 PVC pipes of different diameter, one IC 555, 1 button, 2 transistors 141, 1 transistor 2N2222, a container full of gravel, 3 cans of spray paint, a perforated plate, a converter, batteries, and cables. With all these materials, the approximate cost of the traffic light is $50. Now, to test our design before assembling, we create an online prototype on the Tinkercad website. This was necessary to be able to test the functionality of our circuit and avoid errors and accidents, as well to be able to preserve the circuit for future traffic lights. During this phase, we received help from Rafael Rangel, one of our 2 mentors, to create the power phase used in our circuit. Next, we will show you a short video of the simulation carried out in Tinkercad. Here we show how the 2 yellow lights are on. Then we press the button and the red light is on. After 5 seconds, they will turn it off. And the yellow light appears again. Now, during the first part of the construction of our traffic light, it was necessary for us to test our 555 circuit with a single LED. Then we look for the materials to create our base and support, and to cut and paint the pieces of the case of our traffic light. That is what we show in the 3 images.
In the second part, we put together and glued the MDF pieces to assemble the traffic light case, and we further developed our circuit by adding other components. Then, in the third part of the construction, it was necessary for us to put waterproofing on our case and to add the strobes and the button to the circuit.
Finally, for the fourth part, we filled the container with gravel, put everything together, and gave it energy and sealed it our traffic light.
How does traffic light work? Well, our traffic light works thanks to a 555 integrated circuit, which is a timer that regulates the time intervals in which our circuit is active and inactive. It also works with 2 different transistors that help the 555 bring voltage to the strobes, and with a button that, when pressed, turns off the yellow strobes and turns on the red one. Next, we will show you a video of the operation of a traffic light.
As a conclusion, we want to say that thanks to this project, low-cost traffic lights for schools, we could offer a solution for those schools where the problem mentioned in the beginning occurs, where children can't cross the streets in front of their school due to the flow of cars. With this, we offer a tool that provides safety to the children when they go to school. Besides, we had the opportunity to develop the knowledge we learned in the educational model of Tecnológico de Monterrey and then apply it to real life. This model imposes many challenges on us per semester. With the project, we were able to put what we learned into practice.
Now, if you want more information about the project, where and how we are going to apply it, here you have our emails, the emails of the mentors that help us, and the page of the student group that coordinates these kind of projects in our school. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you. I sent a message in the chat while you were presenting, just to say, this is such important work, and I'm so impressed of your commitment to solve it and your innovation and resourcefulness. I indicated if there's an organization I know where I am, which is Toronto, Canada, who's been collaborating with an insurance company actually to find solutions to traffic safety for pedestrians around elementary schools. They're called Parachute. So if you want to contact there, I put the link in the chat. Let me know. I'm happy to find a way to facilitate that connection. But I'm curious, I guess, what is the next step in this work that you're doing, and what would add value? I was presumptuous in thinking maybe connecting with people in the same space. Let us know, what would help you?
Well, we would like to put it sound to make it more inclusive to people that can see, so they can hear the sound of the traffic light and they will know when to cross the street. So that will help us to avoid other accidents. And the cost, well, it depends. We have like two models of this traffic light. One is with batteries that are rechargeable, and the other is with like a charger that help us to give it energy. So the cost will depend in which model you want, and that is more.
Yeah. Eunice, are you talking about solar power to charge it?
Yes.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, you have to forgive me. I've been working in the background quietly, not saying anything, but you two have gotten me so excited I had to jump in. I'm sorry, I'm going to ask a little bit of technical details, questions. Why did you pick the 555 and why not a single chip microcontroller?
Well, the 555 is cheap, and also it works real simple. It's very easy to use and to replace. So we think that it would be a good component to use.
You're absolutely right in both the things that you said. Was it a suggestion of your mentor, or was that a decision that you had discovered?
It was a suggestion of our mentor.
Okay. The reason I asked is because so many students now want, we want to program computers, and it works. But you're right, the 555 is pretty reliable. The other question I have is, you were talking about now making sounds. Do you have some idea of how you might make a sound or tones?
Well, it would be a good idea to make it with a sensor, and that when the people came to the traffic light, they push the button, and when it's yellow, the traffic light emits one sound, and when it's red, emits a different sound. So they will know the difference, and they will know when they have to cross.
Okay. If I can just throw out one more thing, you might want to investigate a chip called the 556, and it has two 555s in one chip, which means one part of the 556 can be controlling the light, and the other part can control the sound. And so you can do both light and sound with one chip, 556.
Okay.
That's it. Hey, Jake, that's what Erin was going to suggest. You stole her idea.
Now, Aaron was actually going to suggest the 558, which is four, and she was going to have all kinds of other things. But
she uses that exclusively. Hey, Eunice, or when you guys question for you on the side of that I think about is, are you looking to take this product actually to market yourselves and maybe make it and implement it, or is it something that you would like to see your city take and manufacture? What is the next step in this process for you guys?
Well, this Monday we will go to a school here in Morelia, and we will show them the product itself. And if they want to buy this product, we will make it, us two, Eunice and I, and we will sell them. Of course, the only price that the price of the product is the price of the materials, not the price of the work that we do, because it is work for our school.
No, that's great. And just to let you know, obviously, as you begin to mass manufacture and buy product in electronics in bulk, the cost will go down dramatically. So that's great. I just very proud of you guys that you've gotten this far. Seeing it working actually out on the street and testing it, I mean, that's phenomenal. It's so great that you're actually testing it in real life. I congratulate you.
Thank you.
I think their mentor is gotten online.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. That's great. That's great.
Yes, I am here. Okay, congrats, Eunice. Congrats, Fernando. Thank you, Jake, Carmen, and Erin, for this space for innovators. And obviously, this is just the first step. Have the prototype built, working. And obviously, as Fernando said, we will establish contact with a possible clients in the near future to have feedback, to add more options or more characteristics to the prototype, or just give them as it is. I want to tell you something, that this is a social service for the community. And that is why they put the price of $50, excuse me, because that's the price that the schools need to spend. And obviously the students will reach some hours of social service. That's the thing that they will earn. But congratulations.
That's great. That's awesome. So real quick, I guess one question, is this a big need in your city or other cities? It's great that it's safety, and I love that it's helping children cross the road or anyone cross the road. But is this something that that you were assigned, or you kind of thought of it and elected to do it on your own?
Well, first the teacher Salvador showed us how to do the traffic light, but then we thought that it would be amazing to create this traffic light for this specific problem in our city. So we take the initiative to comment to the teacher if we could make this project. So it was our initiative to make this project.
I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, right, Erin? I mean, it looked like a traffic light.
Yes.
Oh, it sure did. Yeah,
No.
I hope you will share this broadly, what you're working on and what you continue to learn, and as you continue to develop this, because I think it is making a great impact in your community and has the potential to make fantastic impact globally. Truly, so keep it up. It's important.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Was there a point during your build, during your research and development, that you ran into some issues or some problems that you had to overcome, or did it kind of just go pretty smoothly?
Well, we had some problems in the building because we have to use machinery in the school, and we need the help from other teachers to cut the MDF pieces, and there were rainy days, so we had the fear that the water will ruin our prototype.
Yeah, that is something, like you said, that you have to think of. Those weather is an important factor in any product that's going to be outside on display and utilizing. And it's one of those things that it has to work flawlessly all the time, especially when you're taking someone else's safety into their hands. Because a lot of times when they get people like myself, you get so used to the lights telling you what to do that you assume that it's correct. So I think that's something that's really important that you'll, I'm sure, be testing in the future before you implement the product out on the street.
Yeah.
But I would like to offer a challenge. What you've made is very nice, wonderful. Okay. Now I want you to make something that hasn't been done before. I don't know what that is. I'll be honest with you, because I'm old and I don't have a good imagination. But you have imagination. I want you to put something on this traffic light, put something on this device that hasn't been done before. I want you to create something different, some other function or feature that when people see that, they go, what a good idea. Why hadn't it been done before? So that's a challenge. Come up with something that this thing does or doesn't do or whatever it may be that has never been done before.
Okay.
Very
We are
cool.
ready for that.
Maybe, hey, Jake, maybe you could have it serve me a slice of pizza as I pull up to it and stop.
Oh, no, we have that all the time. That's very common. But I'm serious, that would really move this to another level.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
that
great.
hasn't, and don't worry, because here's what's going to happen is when you come up with something, somebody, might say, oh, well, that's silly. Why would you do that? And you go, because it's a good idea. And they go, well, yeah. So I think you should add something. I don't know what it is, but something else to this. Think beyond.
Hey, question for you guys. Will this be a portable device where it can be moved to different locations or intersections, or are you thinking about it's going to be a permanent type device?
It is portable. You can move it where you need it.
Oh, so kind of a crowd control type device. That's a great idea. Very cool. Very cool. Very good.
Not to
And you
add
were
any
saying that.
pressure. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Oren.
Just to offer that somebody on YouTube, it's not me, has suggested that you address Jake's challenge and come back in October to gift and tell us about the next evolution. It's not me who's putting this pressure on. I am a Libra. I'm here to make people happy. Somebody who you might know, Arturo on YouTube, has suggested this. It's his fault. But come back.
And we also want to hear about how your meetings go with the cities and things on how it's progressing too. And if we could ever lend a hand here in the States, you let us know if we can help out too. I'd love to see this product move forward.
Thank you.
Now, one more thing. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting and I keep saying one more thing. One of the things about GIFT is we suggest that people give their presentations in English, not because English is a better language, but just because it's a more globally dispersed language. That's the only reason. But I have heard a rumor that both of you actually speak Spanish, okay? And what I would love to have you do is to spend 5 minutes, because we have a little bit more time, talking about your invention in Spanish. And let me tell you why. Because I want other students in Mexico who maybe don't have the English ability that you have. Your English is excellent. But I want other students in Mexico to see that you don't have to speak English to be a good engineer. And I would love to have you encourage them and talk to them about what you've done and do it in Spanish. Can you do that now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Please.
Bueno, nosotros empezamos este proyecto gracias a que nuestro profesor Salvador nos enseñó cómo hacer un semáforo como tal. Entonces, gracias a eso, pensamos que podríamos usarlo para el bien de la sociedad, el bien de las escuelas, y es que le comentamos que si podríamos realizar un proyecto social. Después de esto, empezamos a hablar con varios mentores, empezamos a coordinarnos Eunice y yo, y pues no sé si Eunice quiera además continuar con el resto, también para que hables.
Sí, pues fue muy importante que nos fijáramos en esta problemática porque muchas veces los conductores y a veces hasta las escuelas no les interesa ya la seguridad de sus alumnos una vez que salen de la escuela. Entonces creo que es importante que incluso los mismos alumnos se preocupen por los demás y creen proyectos como este que pueden ayudar a muchísimas más personas en diferentes partes de la República.
Y bueno, pues la verdad es que gracias a este proyecto pudimos aprender mucho sobre cómo apoyar con algo con algo que podría parecer tan simple como un semáforo.
All right.
We will make sure that recording is sent to your school, and I want every single student to listen to it and to hear it. And then you can sign autographs.
Jake, that was a great idea. I mean, we've been doing this 24-hour gift for for a long time now. We've had several, and listening to students from all different countries of the world, that's one of the great things about this. I just love it. And as you said, English is a universal type language, but it's so great that people speak in their own language so the others can understand and listen. That was a great idea.
I'm sorry, Carmen. I didn't understand what you said. I'm sorry.
That's great. I was
joke.
talking to you in Spanish. That's why.
Okay.
Thank you so much. What a great presentation, and good luck. We look forward to hearing more as you evolve and explore further. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, great
Adios.
job, guys.
Adios.
Great job.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.